Thank you, Hubert. It was really extensive. Wow. Okay, I cannot find it, but it's here. Okay. As Hubert mentioned, my name is Dušan Janić. Good afternoon to everybody. I will try to put some light what Robotina IoT Platform is and what it can do for you. So we can have different views what Robotina IoT Platform is. First is just technical. Let's say it's Internet of Things with artificial intelligence and blockchain. I will explain this all pieces a little bit later. And okay, doesn't work. Next one is you can have a view from the economical, commercial view. It's energy bill optimization and trading platform. Also a little bit explained later. And then it's a way to do the right thing. This is the more responsible green look of this. It was a little bit colored before, and I will talk just a little bit about this. And as we like to think, it's all of the above and even more. Now, if you go to the first one, it's Internet of Things. This means when you became a member of the community, you get the energy management system hardware device that is installed in the fuse box or near. And this device starts to collect data about your consumption of your devices and behavior of your devices. Behavior is also important, but we will talk about later further. Then artificial intelligence. As I mentioned, this EMS device also, this data that collects, transfers it into the cloud and also gets the data or orders from the cloud. Artificial intelligence is the brain behind all this platform, and it breaks down this data from smart grid and from all your devices, and then with the special algorithms, it calculates what should be the optimal system for you, and then sends this data back to this energy management system. And blockchain, it will be also explained by, I think, Milan later. It's a decentralized ledger that holds and hosts contracts between different actors in this, and this contract, when it's definitive, cannot be changed if you don't agree, if all the parties don't agree. And the rules that are in the contract are enforced automatically. When transactions happen, these rules are already will be carried out automatically. Important is that users are anonymous, contract is public, and transactions are encrypted. So everybody can see what we have agreed, but doesn't know what is happening behind and who is behind. Sorry. Energy bill optimization. This is how we lower our bill for the electricity. I think about 3 ways how we can do it. We can lower our energy consumption, so we can buy new, better appliances. We can switch off some appliances. Then we can consume electricity when it's less expensive or cheaper. Or we can also lower the price of electricity. I was looking at the data and about cost of electricity in Austria per hour, and the most expensive electricity is from 7 to 9 in the morning, and from 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock in the evening. So let's think about something. Some people are showering in the evening and some people are showering in the morning. So if you're showering in the morning, you wake up 6, 7, do a shower. There is no need to reheat the boiler immediately. We can also heat it a little bit before and then switch it off at the 7 when the price of electricity is high. We can do our showering and then we go to the school or to the job and switch this boiler on at 1 or 2 in the evening, in the afternoon, when the electricity is quite cheap. And then we have already prepared hot water from 4 or 5 in the afternoon. We came back from the job or school and so on. And this is how we can just shift this our power consumption from time slot when the electricity is expensive to time when the electricity is more cheap. Next one is group buying. So we will aggregate users that will be part of community and we will buy electricity together. So when you have 1,000 or 10,000 users that are buying electricity, you have much more negotiation power than if you are buying by yourself. Actually, if you are buying by yourself, you cannot negotiate. You can just choose which provider you will choose. And that's all. If you are 10,000 users, then you can also make some request to your electricity power supplier. And next one is also power trade. We have heard about photovoltaic and also for the batteries, and we can sell this electricity together. If we are selling a couple of kilowatt hours, it's not very much, but 1,000 or 10,000 users together, there is 20,000 kilowatts hour or 50,000 kilowatts hour. That's quite a bit. And we will sell it to the best bidder. And we can also do something else. We can switch off the devices for a short period of time. So boiler, heating, then air conditioner, all can be switched for a short period of time, so it won't be, the comfort won't be affected. But together, it will combined, this power savings will be something, and it could be sold and to the grid when it needed, especially when the demand is high. I was also looking at data. In one day, the ratio between the cheapest electricity and the most expensive electricity was 1 to 12. So electricity at the most expensive time was 12 times more expensive than when it was most cheap. That's quite. And in the other countries, I know, let's say for the States, this ratio is even higher. It's 1 per 100. And that's something. You can also discharge your battery if you can sell this electricity 100 times more expensive than when you charge it, even if you charge it from the grid. And if you charge it from the photovoltaic, it's even better. And aggregate the data sale. Oh, yes, we will collect all the data from the devices, process it, and then we will sell it to the power distribution company, power producing company, and other advertisers and so on. And all this income will be then shared with the community. And about crowdfinancing, I think that Milan has something more to say. I won't go to that. And also marketplace will be put in place, and some other things will happen it could happen in this marketplace, not just this type of transactions. And this, let's say, call it a responsible view, is that if we consume less, we don't just put less pressure on the power generating, but we can also put less load on the power grid. And power grid is quite expensive, and it also takes a lot of space. One high voltage power grid takes nearly as much space as highway. And so the good things are here. And let's say for conclusion, using our smart technology will help you to optimize your electricity bill, in doing it in 3 ways. Enable you to even to earn money selling surplus of energy to the grid, and you will do also something good for the environment. Any questions? Thank you. So then I would like to call Domen that will explain something more about artificial intelligence.